majority of people thought it was a game. The majority of people thought it was a joke. The majority of the people said he was just being Trump. Of course, he didn't mean all the things that he said. And yet, by the hundreds of thousands, even millions, brown and black people across this nation, they voted for him. I've been warning you and talking to you about Project 2025. You thought it was a joke. You didn't believe it. You didn't take it seriously. Well, according to Tabitha Speaks Politics, video that I found I want to share with you. I think you'll get the message now. Tyrone Bowman Live, welcome to the program. I'm on my way to getting 2,000 subscribers. I think we have 1,240. So hopefully by the end of January, we should have more than 2,000. But anyway, if you come to this channel, hit the subscribe button only if you want to. If not, enjoy the program. All right, let's get down to this.
Everything in the world is going to change on January 20th because the President of the United States is going to use every single legal, diplomatic, and financial tool to halt the entry of all illegal aliens into this country. There will be no benefits, there will be no entry, there will be no asylum, there will be no admission. You may be prosecuted, you will certainly be arrested, and you will absolutely be deported. The entire world, Mexico, Northern Triangle, Central America, South America, Africa, Asia, the Middle East, will get this message. There is no unlawful route to enter the United States of America. Every presidential authority, including his absolute authority under Article 2 to defend the territorial sovereignty of the United States, will be used. From the Department of Defense to the Department of Justice to Homeland Security and every single other lawful authority at his disposal. It will be the end of the evasion. It will be the beginning of the liberation.
Well, that should answer the question that you guys always have whenever I come in with a news story about what Donald Trump and Stephen Miller say. What about Melania? Isn't Barron an anchor baby? Y'all always in the comments and say that, and I never respond because y'all know the answer to that. And Stephen Miller just told you it's not white countries that they have the issue with as far as being immigrants here in this country. He just listed all of the Latin countries and the black countries that they have issues with. They don't want black and brown people in this country. So immigrants like Melania, immigrants coming in from Canada, immigrants coming in from Australia, all of those people are just fine. It's the immigrants coming from the black and brown countries that they don't want. So when the mass deportations start, you can guarantee that there will be racial profiling involved. Don't be shocked if military personnel or police officers stop you as you're walking down the street and ask you for your papers. Yeah, like they did back in slavery times. Show us your papers. Show us that you are legally allowed to be here. That includes you, black Americans. Yeah, those of you black MAGA Trump supporters that voted for this nonsense, I hope you get stopped every time you step foot outside of your house. I hope that they raid your house repeatedly, black MAGA supporters, black Trump supporters, Trump voters who are black. I hope you get stopped 10, 15 times a day, somebody asking you for your papers. That man is serious. Stephen Miller is 100% serious. He is not joking. And he told you all of this before y'all stepped foot in the voting booth. They don't want black and brown people here. This is why Republicans have been working for decades trying to reverse benefits in this country. They don't want black and brown people to be able to take advantage of benefits in this country. They don't want black and brown people to have free health care. They don't want you to have free health care. They don't want you to have access to welfare or housing assistance. They don't want that is the main reason why they don't want to provide these benefits to the American people. It's because if they provide it to the American people, then black and brown people will have access to it as well. And so they would prefer to not provide it at all, to keep black and brown people from having access to benefits. And y'all decided that you weren't going to go vote. You were going to vote third party, or you were going to vote for Donald Trump. And this is what we got. Black and brown people, people from Dearborn. Yeah. Congratulations. You played all of us.
Let me close out this segment by saying this. All you MAGA people, you really think I care about y'all? I don't. I could really care less. You're not fed up with Harris. You're fed up with Biden. But there's a thing called the ricochet effect. And you are going to feel it. You know, it was the late President Lyndon Baines Johnson who said these words. If you want the white man, the poor white person, to feel better about himself, give him somebody to look down on, even though he will remain poor. I've told you all time and time again, use your mind, not your behind. Use the intellectuality, your God-given gifts, talents, and abilities that you have. Outsmart your enemy. Through the racist and bigoted network, all they propagate 24 hours a day is fear, fear, fear. The Bible tells me to fear not. Now, y'all can do what you want to do. Fear, fear, fear. That's all they talk about. And this bunch of characters that's getting ready to come into office in January, you already know what they're going to do. They told you repeatedly about Project 2025. You all thought it was a game. You thought it was a joke. Because they made you hate yourself. They made you hate somebody because of the color of their skin, and you ain't no better than nobody else. You think you are in your paleness. And I know plenty of people who wish there was something other than what they're born to be. So don't get mad when somebody talks about it. We have the right to speak our personal opinions just like y'all do. We have a right to our conclusions and summations just like y'all do. This is not a dictatorial nation where you get to tell people, do what I say or else. What are you going to do? Slaughter an entire nation of black people while the world is watching and then try to justify it? They tried it, it didn't work. But the one thing that Project 2025 didn't prepare for, never have, because they can't think beyond their own blindness, the unexpected. And as for all those immigrants who voted for Trump, we don't feel sorry for y'all. You made your choice. Stop demanding that President Biden do something to protect y'all. Protect you from whom? From what? He told you they're eating the rats, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, or whatever the hell was said. And you all believed it, like a bunch of idiots. Because you hate black people. And it's okay, because we hate you right back. Now, how about that? There's no turning the other cheek. I'm not going to love somebody who doesn't love me. I'm not going to care about somebody who doesn't care about me. I refuse to. I'm not going to sing and tap dance. Be like Stepin Fetchit and all those Hollywood movies of mockery about black people. I'm not Rochester. So black people, stop complaining. Do something about it. For all the mega brothers and sisters, or MAGA, mega, whatever you want to call yourselves, that was your right. We don't care if you voted for the man. That was your constitutional right. I don't pay you all in the comment section any mind. I'm not even looking down there at your comments. I'm looking into the camera. That was your constitutional right to vote for whoever you chose to vote for. Democrats, you got 4 years to get your house in order. 4 years to reorganize. Trump cannot run again, regardless of what they say. He cannot. 4 years to get your act together. 4 years to strategize. 4 years for reorganization. 4 years for building a mighty money war chest. 4 years of searching, looking for, and vetting a candidate that's unbeatable. I doubt very seriously if Kamala Harris wants to ever run again. Could be wrong. But that's my personal opinion. Fight for yourself. Because everything the man said he's going to do that and a whole lot more. So get ready for what's to come. Never surrender. Never quit.